Hey y'all, I'm Quinn.
And I'm Danny Cash,
And welcome to the Fit and Flavor channel.
Got them swinging like a wind breeze, shaking up these haters like really. Tell me what's it gon' be? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
In this video, we're pretty much just gonna be going over what we did this week as far as exercising, our meals, and what worked for us and what didn't work for us, and you know, why the scale says what it says.
Pretty much.
All right, Quinn is about to do her weigh-in for this week.
Moment of truth.
All right, up 1 pound. And then get me. Hold on, that ain't right. That is not what it's supposed to say.
How many pounds you
Hold
up?
on, I was supposed to be.
Okay, moment of truth.
Okay. That's because I just
You
ate.
did just
I
eat.
just ate. That's not right.
Stop it. Get some help.
So I'm going to start with me. As y'all can see, it looks like I went up a pound on my weight loss journey. And I believe that is because I did have graduations this week. I had my niece graduation and my nephew graduation. They're twins. One of them I ate right on one of those days. The other day we did go out for Mexican. We did.
Who?
The family. We went out for Mexican.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so it's starting to make sense.
So we went out for Mexican. I did have a slice of cake. I did. And I had some ice cream with it.
Oh, hell no!
Oh my God!
What? I had some ice cream with it. Now, I don't
Now
know.
she wants to be truthful.
Wait. I don't know if that tipped the scale as much as like a pound gain because that's only like 300
Girl.
calories. That ain't how much it takes to gain a pound? 3,500, right? That was not 3,500 calories.
Well, I don't know what you did this week. I don't know what you did.
Okay, so I did have some cake and ice cream. It's only right to celebrate, right? And so I did that. But for the remainder of the week for my niece's graduation, it was Sunday. I did good on hers. I didn't overeat on hers. Monday, I meal prepped. And so I had some ground turkey taco bowls. I had
That's what
spaghetti
you brought me,
squash.
right?
I bought you that this week. I prepped the same thing this week for her.
I can't wait to try it. It's so good.
And so we ate kale salads. I made an Asian wonton salad. Oh, speaking of which, a little plug here. If you go to our Facebook page, follow Fit and Flavor, you will see some of the recipes that I've done throughout the week and just motivational quotes and stuff to just keep you going with your weight loss journey. But outside of that, I think one of my failures was kind of just not
The cake and ice cream.
The cake and ice cream. And and when we went to the Mexican restaurant, I had burrito tacos. Y'all know that's high in calories. And I hope
So
I
you
pronounced
just
that
had a
right.
whole cheat day.
I did. I had a whole cheat day. I did.
I'll give it to you. It was a graduation.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And I don't think that's enough to make it go up a pound, but you know, scales, they fluctuate. So I don't think there's nothing.
Scales fluctuate.
Scales. I mean, not the scales. Bodies fluctuate, right?
Yeah, okay.
And so the scale can read different things depending on your time of the month for ladies that you're on hormonally, whether you just ate or just drank a lot of water. And I think another one of the reasons that the scale might be impacted by the weight gain is because it happens to be.
It wasn't a huge weight gain.
Yeah, it was.
So I'll give you that.
And it does happen to be that time of the month for me. Sorry, fellas. But it's just realistic. It's realistic. Like life is life. Some women, when you get on the scale, from the blow and all that stuff, it can read something. Yeah, it can read something differently. And I think that's one of my major downfalls. That's why it's a pound gain. I did weigh in on yesterday, and it showed that I was 2 pounds down. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what next week say, and just trying to stay on it as much. We don't have any more graduations.
Better week.
We're gonna have a better week.
Right.
There won't be no graduations and stuff, but more exercise. I also, for my exercise this week, I got to lead a class in Clarksville. Did a Zumba class, so that was one of the exercises. I went walking and we do line dancing and stuff like that. So I was definitely active this week as well.
Okay. As far as me, I wasn't as active. I did do a lot of walking. That's the most that I can do. Taking my daughter to the park, so letting her ride her bike and, you know, walking around while she does that, playing with her at the park, and just walking through my apartment most of the time and riding on my little exercising bike that I have here. So my exercising is very, very limited, but I do what I can here in the house. I did eat very, very well this week. I kept my calories low and just tried to keep my movement high. So,
What's your favorite go-to meal? Or like for this week, what was your favorite go-to meal?
You know
Or
what?
snack?
Or snack. I didn't really do a lot of snacking like you.
I didn't snack. Okay, I didn't snack. Let's get that right.
This week. I really tried this week. And then I really didn't eat. I don't know what I didn't really have no snacks.
So you didn't have a favorite snack?
Except for my little baked popcorn that I showed you, them popcorns.
Okay, so you snacked on that this week?
Yeah, that's about
go-to?
it.
And how much do you eat when you snack on that?
Boy, I tear that bag. The whole bag.
The whole bag? Yo, so she's talking about me. Let me tell you.
No, but look.
Them calories in
It's
that bag.
45 No, ma'am.
It says 45
pieces
for 160.
130. I don't know, but it ain't that many calories.
It was like 130 to 160.
But
we don't
it's
know.
popcorn.
But she eats 45 of the serving size.
Yeah.
But instead of just eating 45, she goes over it. So that don't count.
No. I do
You keep the
eat
serving.
at a time.
Okay. Okay.
During the day, and then I might have another serving size at night.
But only 2. We don't go over.
No. Girl, I don't be counting. I
said
don't
you
be
may
counting
go
my
over.
popcorn. I might. I don't be counting my popcorn. 1, 2. Who's doing that?
But you supposed
I
to.
do not.
Really?
5 minutes later.
Believe what I would
Well,
learn
this week I would do better with my serving sizes.
Measurements, people. We have to partake in measurements.
Says the girl who had cake and ice cream.
I did do the serving size though. I did the serving size. I had 1 slice of cake, about that small.
How small?
About that small. And I did 1/4 cup of ice cream. I measured it.
Okay.
I measured it. I only did
See, I
that.
didn't have none of that this week. Like, she just living her best life.
I had to celebrate. We had to live it up, okay? We were celebrating.
I'm gonna have
But-
a cheat day this week. What I want.
Not cheat day, cheat meal. I think that's also what be throwing us off. Cheat meal, you guys. Cheat meal, not a cheat day.
Well, I'm gonna have me a cheat meal this week.
But other than that, I congratulate you. You lost 2 pounds.
Girl, no.
What did
That's
you
so
lose?
wrong.
What did you lose?
Do we need to rewind this?
Rewind it. What
I
was
was
it?
at 280 last week.
Okay.
I'm at 2.
70.
Hold on, that shit lied. First of all,
We're not going back to this. We just
I
gonna
can
say
show y'all my phone. I really lost 5 pounds. I had just 8 before we got on the scale.
Okay.
So it said 278, but that is not right.
But we just gonna go back to 278.
I bet if I weigh myself right now, it say 275 because we
5 minutes later.
Okay, so
I had
you
just 8 before we got on the scale.
no, but
That's
I'm
why I was
talking.
like,
No,
that's
what I'm
wrong.
asking is the scale that you did. The 280
280 last week.
last week, and then when you just got on scale
It
today.
was 78 when we did the recording.
So then I'm asking you, how much was that?
It was 2 pounds.
That's what
No,
I mean. But
that's
we
not accurate, though.
We going by that though.
Nah.
For the sake of the scale and the video, to
No.
keep it.
I lost 5 pounds.
I mean, we did eat.
Really 4 pounds because I weighed myself this
But
morning.
I guess I could
But
say.
yesterday it was 275. I don't know what's
But
going
guess
on.
what? If that's the case, then I can also say that I lost weight too.
Because
when
you
I-
said yesterday
Yeah,
you lost
yeah,
2
when I
pounds.
stepped on the scale, it
but
was
then
2.
you had the girly
But they
pounds.
don't see that. They
I know.
only see what the scale shows
Exactly.
now. So for the sake of what they saw, we're just gonna go back for the sake of
2
what you guys saw.
pounds.
2 pound loss,
2.
1 pound gain. But next week you're gonna hopefully, prayerfully see a difference. Okay.
I ain't eating, I ain't drinking.
We gonna have
I
to-
ain't doing
Okay,
nothing.
y'all. We we get on the scale first thing when we wake up in the morning. I'm gonna send her the video from my house. She gonna see it. That's how we gonna do it.
from here on out.
Because this water game, like I literally drunk
I've
almost
been
half a
drinking
gallon of
water
water.
today. I had food before we got on the
Trying
I
to tell
literally
you.
just ate before we hopped on this.
And we're not in denial, so don't y'all be back there shaking y'all heads.
Right. So yeah. We had a good week.
We had a good week.
We
did
did
have a
good.
good week.
So
we had a great week.
That is it.
No ice cream and cake for me this week.
Yeah. I get the ice cream and cake this week.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
it's my
good.
turn. But I ain't gonna let that throw me off though.
No, as you shouldn't. It's a treat every now and again. It's fine.
So if you have any, feedback for us, leave it in the comments, question or comments, drop them down below. If you're new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you found it funny or if you had a funny moment or if you just enjoyed the video. All right.
And please comment in the comments what your favorite exercise is, and we'll try that, add it to the channel, and we'll just see how we like it and rate it for you guys.
All right. All right. So thanks for watching. We will see you guys in our next video.
Bye.
It's another one. It's Darjay.